Garzon is currently facing 3 separate Supreme Court cases. He's accused of ordering illegal wiretapping as part of a corruption investigation. In another case, it's alleged they dropped an investigation into the head of Spain's biggest bank after receiving bribes. And in this trial, he's accused of abusing power by investigating the disappearance of 114,000 people during and after the Spanish Civil War. Well, Charlie Angela has been following the day's events.
Just meters from the criminal court where he sat as Spain's top investigative judge, Baltasar Garzon arrived in the Supreme Court to testify in his own defense. Inside, he rejected the charges that he overstepped his jurisdiction by investigating crimes committed during and after the Spanish Civil War in the 1930s. And he refused to take questions from his accusers, private citizens and members of right-wing groups.
I am not going to respond to any of the questions from prosecution, as I consider that they are not legitimate to be in this room acting as prosecutors.
In 2008, Garzon began investigating the killings and disappearance of about 114,000 people. They took place during the Civil War and the dictatorship that followed under General Franco. In doing so, he ignored a political amnesty meant to ease the country towards democracy. But Garzon argues these were crimes against humanity, and the relatives of the dead have a right to justice despite the amnesty. The judge is already a hero to many human rights activists. In 1998, he ordered the extradition of the Chilean dictator Augusto Pinochet from Britain to face charges of human rights abuses. He also indicted Osama bin Laden and probed abuses at the US prison at Guantanamo Bay. In Spain, his supporters consider this trial and other trials against him to be a witch hunt.
This country has not resolved the problem of the Spanish Civil War because there are 130,000 people out there still lying in common graves, and the state should be searching for them to give them a decent burial, and it's not doing it. It's not doing it because the right wing in this country doesn't want to do it, doesn't want to forgive, and it's terrible.
If convicted, Garzon would not go to prison, but could be suspended from practicing law for up to 20 years, thus ending his career of pursuing human rights abuses. Charlie Angela, Al Jazeera.